Hello, hello, hello. Are we live? Are we live? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm doing well, welcome. We're going to be diving into Yu-Gi-Oh! Master. To be honest, I was going to run Blue Eyes, and I thought, nah, Blue Eyes are going to be too easy. We started to kind of construct our new Red Eyes build, so I thought, we got to give this a chance, at least. You know what I mean? So, we will be running Red Eyes for today. I don't know how well it's going to play out. Obviously, how are you, NG? You good? How's things? I have been thinking about Ghost Reaper a lot. Whether or not it'd be worth keeping, whether or not it would be worth having, you know. Being able to dispose, obviously, of Mirror Jade can be effective. But then even still, we can use the Mirror Jade off the Albaz. And obviously, that would get rid of 3 cards for us. We could obviously switch things up. We do have Unicorn. But then also, as well, Ghost Reaper does kind of benefit. If we can't use it, then we could use it as a Baron play. Obviously, disposing of the Requiem would be decent, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure I would run the White Forest cards, but I believe you can shuffle them back, although it probably wouldn't be too bad of a shout to add them into the build. The problem is you've got White Forest, you've got Azamina. I changed it. I use them solely for the fact that if I was to play off the spell card to special summon the Red Eyes, then we can trigger and special summon it as well, which would lead us into a level 7 XE play. But then more I think about it, we would have to add Risalago, and obviously... And then I was thinking as well, what if we did dispose of Ghost Reaper? We could add Super Poly instead, and then at least have some sort of a target anyway. But the thing is, if we end up playing first, they're not going to expect an Albaz. You know what I mean? So we could add this and use it. The only thing is Ghost Reaper's trying to rely on too many targets, and that's the problem I'm faced with. I'm giving up 5 cards of my extra deck just to be able a potential Ghost Reaper pop. You know, yes, it banishes all of the cards, which is good, but we'll see. Mr. Trofe, how are we? You doing good, mate? But I think the only thing we can really do is experiment with it, see how it plays out. Obviously, having a level 7 can still give us a Baron. We obviously have Ash as well. I don't think Ghost Reaper would be too bad with... I don't know. Let's just run it. We'll see how it plays out. If it plays bad, then we can make adjustments. It's really just about fine-tuning on our own build type thing. To be honest... The hand traps are going to be needed regardless, personally. But we'll see. It could play off well. It could play off badly. There's only one way to really find out. Ideally, I think going with a super polymerization approach probably would be more better. The only concern is when we managed to play it off last time with 2 level 7s going into our quick effect, obviously pop. We did get infinite impermanence. Okay. So this is not too bad. We already have Primal Lordy Lord. Lordy Lord. Hit with the Maxi straight off the bat. Alright, we hit the cool buy. Typical, man. My comeback game, and it has to be Maxi. It's fine, because Lordy Lord can special summon Red Eyes. Bring out Noctivision. We'd have Primite. We'd have, obviously, Drill Beam as well. We might be okay. Normal summon. Hopefully they have Imperm. We'll see. No. Okay. Ideally, we don't want to set. I'm just going to have to set the 3rd spell card. We could have went for the other one, but it's fine. Activate. Drill Beam. We could tribute off, but we're not going to. We're going to trigger the effect of Lordy Load. Special summon the Red Eyes. Do not Drill Beam at this point. I suppose we could have ran the spell. You know what, actually? If we had set the other spell card, we could have had another banish in the graveyard. So, instead of going for Primal Lordy Load, we could have went for the other. The only problem is, we're going to need to keep the Red Eyes on the field. Because reveal 1 Primite card or 1 normal monster in your hand, except Primite Drill Beam. Or if you control a normal monster at a level 5 or higher Primite. I suppose we could... Play into Hieratic Seal. Offer the Noctivision and the Primite. And then we can play this off to draw a card. Oh my. Okay, that's actually incredible. Then we go the Rare Metamorph. Okay, that's the best we're going to get. Well, no, it's not the best we're going to get. We could have definitely played better. Mr. Trofe, how are we? You good? How's things? So we have Hieratic Flick back. We have Red Eyes, obviously, with the Drill Beam. We also have the Max Metamorph to tribute Special Summon for an extra negate. Okay. Let this run. They're going to trigger the effect to add a Millennium Onk. If they had the Millennium Onk, that would prevent... I suppose we could go Hieratic here, actually. Hieratic, Tribute. No. Yeah, he's doing good, Eleno, man. Flick that back. Hieratic Seal, Special Summon into the Magna. You can tribute anything to bring out it, so it's fine. Magnum would obviously give us access to whatever we wanted to really work with. Go Magnum in defense mode. Trigger the effect of Magnum. No. Right, get this on. Okay, they're going to go Sengenigen. We're going to activate Max Metamorph. Tribute off the Magna. Do not activate Drill Beam yet. We wait. Play into our negate. Equip. It depends on how deep down the rabbit hole this becomes. You know what I mean? Because they might have Onk already in hand. But the problem is... which one's the one that protects the effects of Onk? It's this, isn't it? The activation of Millennium Onk cannot be negated. Okay, let that play. Let it play, let it play. Adding into Majesty, okay. Okay. Not Majesty. Heart of the Blue Eyes, my bad. We are going to negate that with our full metal. We're down to one negate. The question is, do they have an Onk in hand? They're giving up a lot of life points here. I think we might have burned them out. Yep, we burned them out. Nice. Nice. Okay. I think this could work. Alright, cool. Okay. Thinking about it, I actually isn't massively needed. It is, but yeah. I think we got fortunate in that game. If we could strip it down a bit more. Okay. We'll leave it. We'll run. Trial and error. It's trial and error. That's literally it. We can make this work. Okay, we're going to go first. There we go. Okay, this is good. This is good. Not the best. We do have Drill Beam, which isn't going to do much, but We can add Unicorn and also play into Baron if we really wanted to. They could go Imperm here, which would shut us out being able to add. Okay. Okay, trigger the effect of Kashtira Unicorn. Okay, Ash, that's fine. We still get to take a little peek at their extra deck, though. See what they're running. ABC, okay. I don't know how far down the rabbit hole this can play. To be honest, a lot of the choices here are they're a little bit difficult. Because I want to get rid of closed, so we don't have to worry about the, Why have you got closed if there's no Fiendsmith engine? Griffin's going to be a concern. Which I think... Underworld Goddess is great and stuff, but I think Griffin might be a better hit. I'm going to go for Griffin. As much as I want to play Ash, I'm not going to. I'm going to hold on to Ash. Because they're gonna play off their cards to be able to add other cards. Without a doubt. We have Baldrake as well, just in case they send a light to the graveyard. We can obviously play off of the Baldrake. Other than that, we might be okay. Okay, that's fine. They're going to activate that. We're going to hit Ash Blossom. I'll probably be hit with triple tactics here, which is going to suck. But it is what it is. Oh, okay. Nice. On the normal summon, triggering the effect. Target. We have no effect as of yet, so we can still play off the Imperm. Okay. Trigger the effect, special summon. Or maybe not. Banish. Banish is equip card, equip 1 level 4. Okay. You can special summon this one though, can't you? Okay. Into Platinum Gadget. Trigger the effect in the graveyard. Add 1 Union. Trigger the Baldrake. Which one's more important? I think they're both just as bad as the other, to be honest. You can add a Union and then... Okay. Either way, they're both problematic. Okay. As long as we get rid of one of them, it kind of disrupts the ABC, the Max C. Twice. 2 duels in a row I've been hit with Max C. Fuck's sake. Okay. We're going to draw into a card. We're going to bring up Baldrake. Buster Drake. How are we, Natalie, Texas? You both okay? How's things? I'm doing well, thank you, mate. Okay. Brings out the play. Trigger the Unicorn. Trigger... What is the effect? If this card is special, you can equip one of your banished level 4. We're going to Imperm. The only problem is, it's so difficult because they all have their own effects, which makes everything so much harder. We're going to banish their boss. So that can say bye-bye. Negate the Zillionaire. They can still trigger the gadgets and special summon a level 4. Okay, Therion. Okay, they've got their own little negate. Plus, they have attack power to destroy the Unicorn. Wow, that's crazy. 20,000 cards is mental. Okay, into Silhouette. Good, good. I'm glad you're doing okay. Okay. Mate, I'll tell you what, the ABC deck actually cooks, you know. Despite interrupting some of the plays, they're still popping off. So basically... What are they playing to? Not SP Little. No. Okay, the controller. Add a spell trap from your deck or hand. Good, good. I'm glad you're doing well, mate. This guy is cooking, man. Okay. X-head cannon leading into X-cross cannon. I suppose they can play into ABC, though, can't they, at this point? Or they could go Underworld Goddess. If they really wanted to. Ideally, is there much of a play for me here? Okay, Hip Hoshonagon. I don't think it would have mattered, really, whether we... Because obviously Therion was coming out regardless anyway. Therion would have been a negate, whether I'd activated it later or not. Damn, this deck's cooking, man. Jesus. My field looks like it's absolute trash to what people... Honestly. Is this not once per turn? It is. Fucking hell, you're still popping off like that. Okay. Into what? Avramax. Jesus. Wait, what? It says once per turn, but I'm pretty sure they've just fucking done it twice, haven't they? I know it obviously says once per turn, but still. What's their play now? I'd probably go Underworld Goddess. They can literally dominate the whole board right now. Honestly, I think I would cry. Like, I know Yu-Gi-Oh's our craft and the stuff we play and stuff, but like, on a content perspective, if I dumped £500 into Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, and pulled nothing, I would cry. I honestly... Why is it... Bro, this deck actually goes on fucking crazy, man. Hello, Jean. You good? How's things? Bro, this deck's actually insane. Like, it's so good to see a different deck cook. But holy fucking shit. How does a deck... First game I won. This game, fuck me. I must respect it, man. Jesus. I ain't even joking. That's crazy. I'm actually blown away. I feel sick. That's fucking crazy. How does it even pop off that much? Mate, most of the cards are super rares. Therion, Union Activation. Not something I would build. I know Trove's got it, but fuck me. That deck absolutely smoked. Made me look like I was playing with potatoes. I've only played 2 games, but yeah. I don't know what to do anymore. That's crazy. It actually terrifies me how much I have to play through sometimes. When I earn a good amount off of YouTube, I will buy a Yu-Gi-Oh box and do a pack opening. I can't commit £110 to it. Or £120 to a box. Can't. Bro, can I just pull fucking Max C? My opponent has had Max C every single fucking first turn. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna have to Ash there. Nah, don't send me that much. The thing is, what's hard as well is the fact I think I get 70 and YouTube get 30%. I might be wrong. Let me have a look. I'm pretty sure through Super Chat. The Super Chats, yeah, YouTube take 30% from a Super Chat. And then I think donations... I don't think... I don't know how it would work. Because I know they take... Yeah. Okay. Special summon. Oh, mate, it is hard. Like, when you end up, like, obviously, I don't ever ask for donations and stuff like that. But yeah, I think there is a PayPal link. I used to be against PayPal because when you do it for YouTube, it's easier to work on taxes and shit. But the only problem is you go from 100 to 70%. So it kind of like, yeah, falls short. I keep pulling fucking unicorn, man. I might have to drop the Kashtira engine if I'm being honest. This provides no value at all. I wouldn't mind if you had an extra deck monster, but you don't even have one. Unless... we go Albaz. I just need a tribute card off the Max Metamorph. What the fuck? Someone's running this? This has a summoning animation as well. This is crazy. Okay. Holy moly. What a beast. Problem is, we're negated anyway, so it literally doesn't do anything. Okay. Negate the effect of all face-up monsters your opponent can banish all monsters your opponent controls with the same attribute as a normal monster in the graveyard. What the fuck? Touch contact, baby. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Wait. I can't remember which one. Wait, is it? Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm scared. Wait. Oh, it's because it's Kashtira. We can't go into the other one because you need dragons. But then the thing is, that's not even quick effect. You didn't need to, Jean. You didn't.
Add this to the fun smirk.
You didn't need to. You didn't need to. I'm just trying to stop it. Y'all are crazy, man. I should be smiling and stuff, but you didn't need to. You didn't. Like when the content picks up, yeah, it will naturally happen, you know. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Okay. I think at this point, maybe we should just do a fund thing instead of this donation thing at the top. I don't even know. I need challenges from you lot to add to this top bit anyway. But yeah. Mate, I would get a PO box. Do you know how expensive PO boxes are? They're like £280 for the year. I'm not even joking. And the thing is, as well, it's like, maybe when we're at 100,000 subs or something, I'll consider it. But like, let me have a look. Post office, PO box. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know. Well, there's a post assist thing, but yeah, Royal Mail PO box. So, if you apply online, it doesn't specify prices anymore. Oh, okay. So, PO Box Collect for 12... Okay, I lied. For 12 months, it's £371. For a year, for me to collect it from the PO Box, it's £371. If it's to deliver, it's £445 for the year. I do not have that money. You know, it's so expensive. It is. I haven't seen Ghost Reaper. I might just fuck Ghost Reaper off at this point. Kashtira engine. Don't know. What's the card I was using before that had... Yeah, because I could play into that, play into Erratic. I don't know. I'm contemplating dropping Ghost Reaper at this point because it... I don't want to say it's a dead card. It can be a dead card. You know what I mean? The thing is, I enjoy playing Master Duel. Stressful as it gets me, I can't... Like, I'm winning coin tosses. If I ran Blue Eyes, yeah, I would not be winning the coin tosses. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Cool. Okay. This could be good. We could hit the Requiem. The only problem is my opponent needs to control more cards than me. If this could special summon off of the Fenrir, this would be good. But the problem is it can't. Drill Beam's irrelevant. Okay, Veiler. I think we... Do we give up the Ash? Do we give up the Ash for the Baron? Because this is only going to be able to banish. If they have Imperm, we're pretty much dead. But then again, if we play into Baron, we do have... End turn, yeah? Okay. I suppose it's better for us to have a banish on field and a negate in hand than it would be... Yeah. Obviously, if they end up setting a card and obviously playing a card, even if they probably thingy. You guys will have to tell me what set to get, because I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. I don't know what sets are good, to be honest. But it's weird. When I'm so used to open Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards are fucking tiny. It's like when you go from UK money into American money. The size difference comparison is mental. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. We can Ash that. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Ash Blossom. Okay. Don't call boy. Droplet. Eee. Okay. Oh, you know what? No, this is good. This is good. We might actually get the Reaper off the... We might be okay. Because obviously they've negated us, which means they're going to bring out Sage. Yeah? If we can get rid of the Spirit before they can play Spirit, we might be okay. Okay. Normal summon. Normal summon. Ooh. Your opponent controls more monsters than you do. Okay. There's an Imperm. See, this is the problem. I'm getting cards, but they're not bricks, but they're not exactly like, oh my god, type play. You know what I mean? Okay. Fair play. I still got my unicorn though, bitch! My unicorn! What's it be infinite impermanence as well, man? Oh yeah, baby. Got my birth. I activate birth. Bring back the Fenrir Kishtira. Yeah, baby. How are you, Nico? How are you? Good? Right, we're doing okay. We're nearly promoted. Ideally, I don't want it to... I'm just trying to think of a balance. I need a balance. That's it. The Ghost Reaper definitely will help. It depends. It's more of a second to go play. Take an approach on it. I'm going to still run it. 44 seems fairly okay. Hopefully we can promote. To be honest. Well, someone's promoting. This is where I brick. Right, all we need is them to summon a Sage. We imperm the Sage. To be fair, we'll probably save it for the Link Monster. The second they summon a monster, we Ghost Reaper and get rid of Spirit. That's how we're going to do it. Reaper. Okay. Not the best. Bit of a brick, personally. Okay. I can never get Max C off, man. Like, just once. Just once I would love to experience the Max C play. I would love to. This is branded. This is... I see 60, I see branded. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tragedy? Or is it Blast? No, it wouldn't be Tragedy. Okay. Tragedy effect activates. I'm going to Ash. I would hope to think they don't have branded fusion in hand. Negate. Okay. But knowing a branded player, they have the Bestial Labellion. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Let it run. When they go to go Bestial Magnum up, we're going to chain. Oh, we can't. It's not quick. Oh, we can chain now. Springun. Okay. Spring Onions comes into play. Adding the branded fusion. Branded fusion comes into play. Man, we're so screwed now. Into the Rinbrum. Rinbrum? What? Where's the Albion? What the... Okay, Bestial Magnum up. Ah, well played. Well played. How are you, Royal? You doing okay? Whoa, appreciate the raid, man. How's things? How are you, Duelist? You good? I'm doing well, thank you, mate. And yourself? Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think they've even got Super Poly, to be honest. And my big concern is the fact that if I end up hitting... I suppose we go after the Bestial Labellion, because if they're bringing that Magnum up regardless, yeah, we want to prevent the Regained from coming. Good, good. I'm glad you're doing well. How was the, I assume you were playing Master Duel. How was the grind? I don't think they're gonna... This is where the problem this is, man. There's no link play unless they go into SP at some point or another. Sorry, UK Yu-Gi-Oh player, and wanted to show some love. I appreciate that, Royal Man. Thank you. I will have to remember to give you a follow. Let me see if I can... Can I click your name? Oh, there we go. Follow. Sweet. Sick. Nice. I like the fact I can just click the name and it appears with follow. Sweet. It's weird because I haven't streamed on Twitch in a while. I've only just recently been starting to get back into it and that. But I'm more of a YouTube Yu-Gi-Oh player. But yeah. Did mostly viewers and had some laughs. Decent, decent. The only thing is obviously sitting through the long combos. In my opinion, it can be quite... long-winded. I was trying to think of a way to word it. And I couldn't. But yeah. I'm just experimenting with Red Eyes at the moment. Trying to obviously... I don't want to take a deck from online. I'm trying to adjust it in my own way. Yeah. To be fair, it's not branded. I don't have a massive issue playing against branded. It's when you play up against other types of decks that are just like White Forest. You know, watching 7 different engines play into a 15-minute turn. White Forest into Azamina, into Fiendsmith, into Centurion is probably the worst one I've played up against. Because it's so long-winded. But yeah, I build my own decks too. Made a guy upset because I was playing Kashtira. To be honest, if you run Kashtira, you run Kashtira, you know what I mean? I knew I did insulting someone. I apologize. I'm sorry. But yeah. On the other side, I think it's probably a fun deck to run. I don't run it myself personally, but I don't know. I kind of like the rogue approach. You know, I was running Blue Eyes when it first came, and then we got Primite, and then I'm just like, I don't want to touch Blue Eyes now. Kind of thing. But yeah. Okay. Fair. Into the Albaz. Into the Furious. This is a dead brick. To be honest, my hands haven't been as bad as they were the last 2 days. The last 2 days, they have been absolutely atrocious. The guy knew I was running it. He was just upset because I banished Baguska from his extra deck because I don't like that card. I don't blame you. I would have banished that as well. Bro, this is a dead hand. It's... I might drop it to 1. I might have to drop that to 1, to be honest. I think we're going to try and push this deck to 40 as much as we can. So far, it's doing okay, but it's crazy. I got a 44 card build, and I pull into double Phantasme, or whatever it's called. Nice, nice. I think Buster Blade is decent, especially in this current like meta, with obviously Blue Eyes being cranked up. It's one of the reasons why I'm running Albaz. But yeah, I've decided to run Ghost Reaper solely for the fact you can banish a card that is in... You can reveal a card in your extra deck and banish it from your opponents. And I kind of want to see what it's like to hit a Blue Eyes player with it and get rid of their spirit. But yeah. If I suppose I could drop this to 2. Droll and Veiler. I don't know. Veiler at 2 would be okay. I think we could probably run it like this. 42, it's not bad. The problem is, when I do draw 5 sample cards, it look that hand's pretty freaking solid, you know. Go with the Primite. Even if I go second, the Ghost Reaper would clap, especially if it's Blue Eyes. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't mind running it just for the fact that if I link into Hieratic Seal, and because I'm running Red Eyes, it helps get another level 7 on board. So having it out and I play into obviously Seal, it can be somewhat useful. Okay, it's not the best. We'll see. Okay, never mind. I didn't even activate a card. I'll take it. 6-second win. Why not? People are scared. I need a Red Eyes, mate, though. Like, even if it's a baby chick or something. A Red Eyes, you know. Possibly. The only problem is I don't like to run Dragoon because Red Eyes Fusion is shit. It removes any sort of play. You can't do anything with it. The only way you can really do it is if you activate it and sit on Dragoon and hope for the best. You know, or your Umberto. The thing is, I know it's the biggest hit as well. Okay, I'm going... This is crap. Actually, no, this is fine. It just means that Drill Beam would be... I could normal summon the Red Eyes without tributing, but then play Drill Beam. Okay. Okay. Thing is, if you hit Spirit, they've got no spirits. So they can't even play into Crimson, and they can't even play into anything. You know what I mean? Okay. Come on, buddy. Reveal one Primite or one normal monster in your hand. If you control a normal monster... Okay, that's fine. It's a good job. It's a good job. I ain't going to ash that. We're going to hold out. We're fine. We're fine. I'm running Kashtira, Unicorn, and Fenrir. And then Birth. Red Eyes Black Dragon. Right. Set this face down. And from that point, I'm assuming we... It could be Tenpai. Normally, whenever I promote, it's Tenpai. Okay. Oh, my God. No. Why couldn't we have got Reaper? Reaper would have been so good, man. Reaper would have been amazing right now. I just want to get Reaper off and shut down a Blue Eyes play. That is it. I just want to ruin them. Okay. It's fine. They're going to link into their Sage. Triple Tactics. Oh, no. Oh, Goblin Bikers are crazy, man. It's a proper power control deck. It really is. Oh, shit. Damn. Well played. I've got no choice. I have to play it. Nah, it works if your opponent controls more monsters than you. And this is why, when they play into Sage and then play into it, they normally activate the spell card, then normal summon again. So by the time they have two bodies on board, I can go Reaper and banish the thingamajig. Spirit. I will wait for the Blue Eyes they send to the graveyard. It depends. Knowing my luck, I'll get Reaper next turn. Okay, trigger the effect. Target. Send Blue Eyes. On. Druis. Blue Eyes. Yoink! Try again, buddy! That's it, that's their turn done. So, I'm assuming... Well, Majesty would do nothing. I'm trying to think of a Blue Eyes. What cards would they run? Okay, they've ended their turn, we're fine. Ooh. See, that would be good for Mirror Jade if I had another card in hand. Problem is, I can play into Erratic Seal, but... Oh, actually, no, it doesn't matter. We just do this. Special summon. Set. Nice. Decide. We should have got rid of the other one to be able to attack again. We're 100 points short, which is... Yeah. No, we're not 100. Mate, I'm dumb. I can't do maths. We're 600 short. But ideally, I would go... I might go SP after. Come on, buddy. Come on, Blue Eyes. Okay, Effect Veiler. Oh, but then I could have attacked. Oh, shit. Oh, yo, that's actually crazier than I thought, you know. See, I haven't ran Lenatus since, well, yeah, in a good while. Ideally, I'm going to need to get rid of the field spell. You'll give me... If I go Hieratic Seal, and then play... Go Hieratic. Oh. Oh, it's only... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Trial and error. Trial and error, that's all it is. True light. Can I... Oh, it's in the end phase. Okay, they're going for the set. I messed up. Okay. I'm just wondering whether I've got Majesty already face down or not. We know that's Wishes. I don't know. That could be Imperm as well. Is it worth returning the Blue Eyes? They've already triggered the effect to be able to set a spell or trap. But they can still go with the play of discarding a card off the Wishes and adding. Plus they can still... Fucking I had to speak Imperm into existence, didn't I? It's fine. It's better to chain it after than it is to chain it. Chain it? Tongue twister. Turn the Blue Eyes back to the hand. Imperm negates nothing. Hieratic still triggers. All by the grave. Man, how? The dude... Okay. I've got Wishes, discard a card. That's unfortunate, man. But that cool by a top deck. I think that was their draw phase, weren't it? Yeah, they literally drew into cool by. That's brutal. Ideally, I'm just trying to think of what they've got. They can activate the trap special summon of Blue Eyes, but they can do it next turn. They could set... Ideally, I need either a Kashtira monster or the Primite. But then again, we win. Unless he has Majesty... Bro, it's at fucking 2, man. I think they've still got Majesty, though. I'm so frustrated at bricking into cards that I shouldn't be bricking into, man. You know what I mean? We'll save it for next turn. I don't think we're even going to get... Nah, this is full combo now. I suppose we could have... Could have normal summoned SP, sent to grave and then attacked, maybe. Literally, I run them at 2. With every card we could have pulled. I don't... Well, you got to think. If they go Tyrant, they can set the Majesty, and Majesty can just pop next turn. Yeah. They can still special summon the Blue Eyes off of the True Light. Play into Spirit. Like, it could have been a Ghost Reaper or something, you know what I mean? I'm running 3. 4 including the spell. Double Unicorn and... There we go. To be honest, yeah. Depending on what they've got in their hand, even if they normal summon play into a second Spirit. Ideally, I could do with a level 7 right now, personally. Preferably not a fucking Red Eyes, though. Unless he's scared of the Typhon. This could actually work. I'm dropping this to 1. Problem is they overthink it. That's the problem. Okay, special summon into Crimson Dragon. I assume they're going to go with the Ultimate Spirit and then Crimson Dragon. Unless they're going to go Sepher play. Yeah. But that's already a negate. Too little, too late, unfortunately. Unfortunate. A little frustrating, if I'm being completely honest. Okay. Albaz might be my last hope. But then again, Albaz would just get negated anyway, so it wouldn't even make a massive difference. Fucking droll, man. Ugh. Dead cards, man. Yoink. Come on. The problem I've got is True Light can still trigger its effect, which is the most infuriating part. We'll have to just go after Saphir. Flip that fucking back. Ay. No, I'm not going to get this. I don't know. Probably not. I'm just... The idea of getting the Switch 2 doesn't appeal to me massively yet. I don't think the games look particularly great. Like, Donkey Kong looks fun, but I'm not... I wish I could enjoy other games. I just don't. You know, I'm just happy playing Master Duel. I don't want to spend £400 on a Switch 2 when I can go and take my son away for a weekend or whatever. You know what I mean? And that's it. We're dead. It's just... So unfortunately the way Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, you know. We had plays, we just weren't pulling the cards to benefit our plays. You know what I mean? I think that's the kind of thing that stinks the most, is we had the upper hand and it just went to shit. Yeah, I ain't paying. That's one of the reasons why I'm not buying it. Like, personally, I can play games. Like, look at Fortnite, look at Warzone, look at like, all the games that I could play are literally near enough free. Oh, yeah, you're right there. You're right there. Like, the thing is, I have got PRIMITE potential start. You know, Cashtira's are pretty solid. I'm going to put that back to 3 to kind of help get a Blue Eyes out. Plus, by it being in the graveyard alone, you know, it's a banish. Oh, yeah. Without a doubt. I swear to God, I better not brick into these at 1. Do we go Reaper? Reaper to 2. See, Albaz is great and all, but it's not great. To be at 3. I'd probably say Veiler at 3 over... Or then again. I suppose I could go Cross out. But then Cross out might be a dead. I've got a Black Metal Dragon. Oh, you mean as in the one that... Nah. I don't run that. I don't run that. It's pointless. It has no value to me at all. It does not provide any benefit. Right, let's try this. Try this. 42. Most of the level 7s... I did run Striker Dragon at first. But the only problem with it is the fact that... With Striker Dragon, obviously you can banish it to bring out the darkness. And then most of the time, I would never have a Red Eyes in the Grave or Dragon in the Grave. Oh, hello. This is so funny because I seem to be pulling the Unicorn. Look, this is at 1 and some... I suppose it's a special summon. You know what I mean? Mate, I never get Maxi off, ever. They always have Ash, Cool Bite. Honestly, meta decks are fucking cracked. Like, Ghost Reaper's at 3, but I'm pulling... Oh, it's at 2. Okay, I'll take it back. We're putting Reaper back to 3. Math? Okay, well, never mind. It would have never made a difference regardless. I don't know. I might sack off the Phantasme. Albertion. I know. I think I'm going to go with a Super Poly approach. Possibly. Because the Primate Lordy Law would give me the Primate Monster. We can normal summon the Primate Monster as long as we don't get ashed. Oh yeah, they link into so much as well. I'll hold out till I can draw 5 cards or something. And that. Because they're going to play into the bloody... Whatever the fuck it's called. I can't remember the name of it. What's that? Splash Mage. Target Cyburst monster in the graveyard. Special summon. Play into transcode. Then, isn't it encode? I don't know. I don't run math. I used to on Link Evolution. But... Okay, Link Decoder. Okay. And then you're going to link into transcode. Transco trigger effect, special summon. Do we want to go with this yet? No. I'm going to scare him. I'm going to scare him to think I've got Nibiru. Okay, no, that's fine. You run it. You do what you need to, buddy. Right, now we're going to go with it. Oh, well, goddamn. Goddamn. Okay. Return the Baldrake. We'll return an Imperm. Well, the Unicorn isn't going to be... I don't know. We might actually have a monster less. We're going to get rid of the Metamorph. Nah, don't worry about the Baldrake. We need our monster off the board now. Although, technically speaking, we can just trigger the effect to protect. Okay, into Ignistar. As long as they... Yeah, okay, that's fine. The only concern I have... Oh, shit. It's more of the... Wait, what did they drop? Have they dropped the extra deck monster yet? Because normally they drop that fucking worm thingamajig. How are you, Jindo? You good? How's things? Okay, Heat Soul. Trigger the effect. Pay 1,000, draw a card. Yeah. To be honest, we could just go Typhon, but no, we're good. Draw. Oh, here we go. Here's that fucking worm. Ash Blossom, that shit. You're not having your little worm in there. Disable worm or whatever it's called. Banish this card. Special summon a level 3 or lower Cyburst monster. Okay. Oh, it is as well, isn't it? Because of the fucking... Mate, this is the problem, man. Some of the effects that I forget. Fucking hell. That's annoying. That's actually a good play on their part. Alright, I'm going to have to do this. They're going to trigger Disable Worm to negate. Yeah. Okay, Super Factorial. I don't know. I don't know how we play around this. Because they've got a negate, they've got a pop, and they got is it an add? Oh, send a random card. Don't hit Albaz though. Yeah. Oh mate, it ain't gonna make a difference anyway, is it? Right, I need to figure out the fucking effects here. What's... I don't even know what ones he even used to fucking... Because there's a negate on this, and it's diameter. When you're during the turn, especially when your opponent activates card, you can negate the activation. Okay, that's fine. I ain't got a card in hand to discard. Ah, shit. Fuck. I can discard Imperm, but obviously the Imperm was going to bait out the negate of the diameter. Diameter. Fucking hell, I can't even speak. But the problem is if I go with Albaz and trigger the effect, it's not going to do anything. On the plus side, it would be a technical negate, I suppose. Discard the Imperm. Diameter negates. One card short, man. This is the problem, like... The problem... It's still unaffected, but I suppose... Detach the Albaz. Proceed to the battle phase. Punch that. But yeah. This is why I think we go Super Poly. I think Super Poly's too... Like, we're trying to play through 7 negates when a Super Poly just can clap cheeks on its own. I think for running Red Eyes, we scrap out all this other shit. Oh, they're all good for level 7s, 100%. But even if we... Yeah. Super Poly might be a better play. Because you've got to think, we could play into Ignista, we can play into Starving Venom, we could play into, obviously, Mud Dragon, you could play into Garura. There's more plays and opportunities for it, especially against decks like this. I think I'm relying on singular effects, which, in a world of 7 negates on board, we're dead. They trigger the effect of Fire, will special summon itself back, leading into a potential access code. Super Poly is my all-time favourite card anyway. And I'm hoping there would never be a day where it gets banned. But I'm surprised more people don't use it more, you know. So potentially... My mate fucking makes me laugh, man. The text he just sent me. Oh, God. But yeah, I think... It's trial and error. You know, we're in Diamond 5. I don't really care too much. Yeah. Plus, there's more opportunities as well. We can we can use... Obviously, you got the multiplication thing. 21,000 attacks. About to crunch my... Oh my god, so much power. Alright, let me make some adjustments then. Do we sack off Ghost Reaper? Like, I want to run Ghost Reaper, but in terms of extra deck, we kind of have to minimalise on what the fuck we're trying to do. You know? I don't know. Let me rework. Super Poly. Super Polo. Super Poly at 3. Then we can go Madragon, Garura, Ignista. Starving Venom. I don't know. Yeah. Starving Venom can help against Lab, I suppose. Starving Venom. You could go Dragostapelia, but most people aren't playing into fusions unless they go Magia, which is not often you see. We could run Air... Oh my god, I always... How the fuck do you spell Aerial? A-E-R-I-A-L. There we fucking go. 2 Fiend monsters with the same attribute could go hard on a Super Poly play. Mate, imagine 20 card extra decks, man. Look how clean it looks. It looks fucking quality, doesn't it? I love how they're perfectly matched up as well. Spirit Reaper. What's Spirit Reaper? As in, like, the card that can drop a card. Yeah, when it attacks directly, drops a card. Is that the one you mean, or do you mean this? No, that's Reaper of the Nightmare. Man, 20 card extra deck looks fucking mean, doesn't it? We need something like that. I tell you what, I used to be against it, but now I'm kind of feeling it. Okay. Right. For the Ghost Reaper. So if you shut down Requiem, you're fine. Because if I shut down Requiem, I don't have to worry about the Fiendsmith getting rid of a card on my field. If you shut down the Fiendsmith, it locks out most plays anyway, because they'll play into closed and they can't play into anything else. Because they go from closed into Requiem as well. Okay. Garura. My Dragon Garura, Aerial Witness to Southern Venom. Albaz is too good not to be running. Albaz. Mirror Jade would be a play for Mirror anyway. The Spirit, if we keep Reaper. If we drop the Spirit. 2, 3, 4. The Droll at 3 would give me a super poly target if they run Apollousa. We drop the Apollo. Typhon, Zeus. The problem is if we trigger the effect here, it cannot attack. And then if we... I don't think we need... Because Dragoon is crap. Super polymerization. Nah, Baby Dragon is my favourite card. But Super Poly is my main card. Because it's actually somewhat useful. The thing is, we can have a choice. We could either focus on our extra deck being around Super Poly. Or... we can play it around level 7 XZs. But the problem is, if we go level 7 XZs, we may as well run Kashtira at full. Reaper's good, but like, if we run Reaper, we have to have 40 card deck. We have to, and we have to be going second. We can't be going first. Because the second they bring out a monster on the field, we can literally go Reaper, banish Requiem. My question is though, this was playing on my mind earlier at the gym. Lacrima, yeah. If this card is fusion summoned, you can target one of your light fiend monsters that is banished or in your grave, add it to your hand or special summon it. This would basically return back the Requiem anyway. So going after Requiem's a waste. I think if we run Reaper, we should focus solely on going after fucking Blue Eyes. Although we already have our Alba. I think... yes. Mate, most people are running Blue Eyes at this point. I think... is it really worth it? Depends on what rank you're in as well. If we drop Reaper, so that gives us 3 cards without Reaper, which means I can get rid of that, get rid of you. I don't know if it's even worth running Droll. I suppose Droll would be good for the Super Poly play, but ideally... Veiler's pointless at this point. Like, every time I think of a card that we could potentially negate on a Veiler front, you have... You go for Sage. They still play. I suppose at least Sage would be prevented. Ash Blossom to negate the wishes. I'm focusing mainly on the Blue Eyes play, really. Albaz can go 3. We're going to have to condense this down big time. Kashtira is too good to pass up on. We'll get rid of the Noxo. We've got the Bestial package. We've got the Primite. We've got the Albaz to 2. Maybe this could work. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's run it. Run it. Got me fucking dying, man. Fucking hell. Alright. Okay, typical Maxi would be first to go. This isn't too bad because the Kashtira Fenrir can come out. Yeah. We can activate this, bait out the Effect Veiler or Imperm. Nothing. Okay. That's fine. Activate the Primite, Lordy Low. Lordy Low, Lordy Loo, Lordy Loo. Select a card out from your deck to your hand, our Primite. One more summon. Activate. No Imperm. So there's a Drill Beam play already. Okay. Okay. Well, they know I'm going to have to play into the Red Eyes. So, ideally, depends on what we're playing up against, really, but, yeah. We're going to activate our Primal Lordy Law. Red Eyes. No. Special Summon. Shkadoosh. Get the one pickup. Okay. Set face down. Set face down. See, these are good. Like, the only downfall is quick effect as well. But, no, I think we're good. Even, you got to think, yeah, right. Right now, we have Imperm to negate. They bring a monster affected field. Fenrir will banish. We have Drill Beam to negate. The only thing that's going to screw us over is the Super Poly play. Red Eye Fusion. We can negate with Drill Beam. Although, in theory, I should have allowed that to play out, really. Because we could have just Super Poly'd off of the Dragoon. Ah, okay. Okay. Drill Beam the Drill Beam. It's fine. We can still Super Poly them. We're golden. Oh, we're good. Well, the fact they've gone Red Eyes Fusion, we're not going to Maxi. We could do team matches. If we can get enough people into a lobby, then we could do team matches. Dragoon! Super Polymerization. Got the Unicorn. Starve and Venom. Cheers for the board place, buddy! This is why I run Super Poly in decks. Yeah, team matches. We can do some team matches. That's game. This is why Red Eyes Fusion's so bad. If Red Eyes Fusion didn't restrict you and lock you into your own fucking shit, it would be good. This is why you don't run Dragoon. How are you, Demonation, dog? Demonation? Yeah. How are you? Sorry for the late response, sir. Okay. Right. The only problem with team matches, I don't know if they're going to pair up. Team battle. Create a team. Team of 3. We're going to go after the Super Poly. Try if you need to set up a room, mate, or we'll give it a try. I can't say this is going to work out well. If you want to join my team, that's a dual room code. That's a dual room code. And then Trove, send me your one. So, yeah. Standard play. Change decks. You know what? For this time, I don't know. I love it. I've got so many decks that need to be ran. And they're finished, which is good. You know what I mean? And it feels so good only having 4 decks left to finish. So basically that code there is a team match thing. So we'll go into a team of 3. And then we will basically battle against 3 other people over on the YouTube chat as well. That's right. No. You don't need Super Poly decks. You don't need Super Poly decks. You just run whatever deck you want to run. If you want to run meta, you run meta. If you don't want to run meta, that's cool. I'm doing well. Switch from YouTube to here. For some reason, my YouTube app on my phone is laggy. How have the duel's been? The duel's been okay, mate. Not been too bad. How has things your side? They've been better than the last couple of days. The last couple of days have not been the most fun, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah. I bricked numerous times into a Droll Lockbird 2 and Ash 3. But yeah. But we'll give it a trial run. We'll see how it goes. And then hopefully, yeah. Trove, if you got a dual room code, mate, so I can send it to everyone. Oh, there we go. Cool. If you want to join Trove's team, by all means, join that code I pinned for Twitch chat. I'm going to send it in chat now. This is for the other team. Cool. Sweet. It's a team battle. It's a team battle. So basically the first one's in kind of thing. I feel like I'm forced to still run Red Eyes at this point. As much as I want to use other decks. So I'm going to stick with Red Eyes. I'm kind of respecting it a bit. Alright, we'll go top. Team battle is basically me and 2 others are on a team against a team of 3. If we have more people and it works, then we can potentially do teams of 5v5. When they first released this, everyone thought it was tag duels. And, you know, Konami are not that kind to give us tag. Tag duels would be amazing. They really would. But they'd have to do it based upon a shared timer. Personally, in my opinion. How are you, Cristiano? I'm doing well, thank you. And yourself? I am getting a little hungry, though. So we'll probably play for about up to 7. And then I'll come off and get some dinner. Just got to the gym. I'm going to get a good workout. Oof, that sounds rough, but here's the better luck with the next duels. I've been working on a fun hybrid deck, non-meta, Earthbound and Red Dragon Archery. It's a bit rough now. To be honest, those cards work really well together as well. The Earthbound cards are effective. I remember, I think Dan used to run Red Dragon Archfiend with Earthbound, and they were really good. But I have a good workout at the gym as well. I had mine earlier on. It's the first time I've been to the gym on my own in a long time. So it felt fun just sitting there and then kind of cracking on and getting on with it. But yeah. Yeah. You can either join my team or Trophy's team. It's entirely up to you. We have 2 people as well, Trophy. We're just waiting on for a 3rd, and then we'll be good. I don't think anyone really plays this, but it would be interesting. I'll react to all the duels afterwards as well. Primates give Red Eyes an identity besides... To be honest, I think even with Primite, they're still pretty crap. I wish they weren't. I genuinely do wish they weren't, but yeah. You got the dual room code at the top, mate. 1174364. Okay. Let me check something out real quick. Is there a way... I'm just curious about something real quick. I'm just experimenting. But yeah, I am hungry. Starving, man. Alright, let me have a little search. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Apply. Sweet. At least it come through quicker. It hasn't really done that before, like, a lot. You know what I mean? So I think that's the kind of plus side. Let's have a little gander. Oh wait, I know you. I know you. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out something, but I don't know. How the hell do you do it? Sorry, I apologise. I'm just kind of experimenting over on Twitch at the minute. Just having a little Google. Gander. Yeah. Basically, it's 3v3. That's all it is. Just basically a matchup of 3v3. Let me Google. Oh, okay. Let's see. So is it like that? Let's try that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm experiment. I'm playing around. I'm having a little bit gander. Right. Okay. Cool. Right. Are we good? That's right. We've already got a team set up for the other team. All right. Okay. We're good. Let's run it, ladies and gentlemen. Our first team match in a long time. Red Eyes. Let us begin. Here we go. I don't even know. I don't know if Troves took top spot and me and Trove are clashing, or I don't know. I will react to obviously all the matches that we play in these team matches. It's been a while since we've done it. Come on, Trove. Let's do this. Start the team. Wait, communications timed out? Come on, don't be dirty. We had someone back out. What do you mean? What, on your side? On the other team? Ah. Okay. If you want to duel, join this duel room. I assume that potentially... Yeah. There might be one spot available there. It's a shame. I wish it kind of did side-by-side comparisons so the lobby shown how many people were in. Weez, try joining back in, mate. Wait, why is Twitch bugging out as well? I don't know. I don't get what's going on my computer, man. Honestly, it's having like a bit of a moment. You know what I mean? Crazy. All right. Oh. Right, are we good? Are we good? Is it jump back in? This is the problem with this one, man. It's so stinky sometimes. Why is this... Right, Trove, let me know when you're ready. Failed to enter room. And this is why I don't try this stuff. Unless you try to shut down your room, Troth, and then restart a new duel room. Try to set up a new duel room, Troth. And then let me know the duel room code. It's right. Troth setting up a Troth setting up a duel room.
To have 3 identical cases.
Oh damn!
In a row.
Why is it
Look,
randomly? Big up Jesse. He's opening upset. To be fair, he's opening upsets now as we speak. But yeah. Alright, let me see if Trove sent a new duel room code. How are you, Saybot? You good? Come on, Trove. I need a duel room code. Or I'm going to go back to rank. This is why I don't play this kind of mode. I don't like sitting here doing nothing. Frustrates me. Why does it keep doing that? It's alright, we've got a lobby already. We're just waiting on the other duel room. Yeah, it's right. It's setting up another duel room now. Ignore that duel room at the top. Yeah. Okay. I've got another duel room code now. There we go. Trying to figure some stuff out. Is there a way to okay. I don't know. Screw it. Seven 25025 72502. What? Why is it not letting me? Trophy, you have to send it my way, mate. I don't know why it's not doing it. Yeah, 2 teams can find each other and duel one another. Why can I not? Yeah, I don't get it, man. This is shit. This is wank. Yeah, fuck this shit. Wait, let me try again. Let me see if I can search. There you go. I've just got to put out a new code for my end. So basically, when the lobbies crash, you have to restart both lobbies. Duel rooms for my room is in Twitch and in YouTube. Ugh. What a drama this is. There we go. Alright. We should be able to pair up now. What a bloody load of drama that is, eh? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. Turn the lights down in it. Let's get a little bit cozy. Come on, man. Work, for God's sake. Go on, try Freddy up. Let's go. Okay, we're in. Hallelujah. Alright. Let's dim the lights down. Let's enjoy a bit of red eyes. You know, enjoy the darkness. Alright, I'm going to go first. The Ninken dog taking on the little D. Here we go. Draw! Now what, it's actually a fucking raw hand, I ain't gonna lie. Pretty fucking sick. As long as you don't max see me. If you max sees me, then everything's just crap. Go. Okay. Hero birth. No. Normal summon Primite. Activate Primite. No. Which will give me Lordy Law. Lordy Law activate. Okay. Drill Beam. Okay. I hate typing the card in, man. Like, literally, my deck has red eyes. Just automatically click and choose red eyes. It's not going to be anything else. Okay. Are we looking at an Ash Blossom play here? Or... I always forget you have to do it without controlling a monster. Low. Misplay. It's fine. We can still trigger the Primite. Either way, you've got to think, we've got double negate, really. We've got the Drill Beam, we've got the one in the graveyard as well if they conduct a normal summon. We also didn't get rid of the Unicorn or even the Primite itself. No, it has to be Unicorn. No, it could be... Yeah, it'll have to be Unicorn. I'm tripping. Unless he hits me like a Happy Feather Duster, then yeah, it's not the most promising. We could send... guys to the grave and then no, normally no, we're good. Either way, we keep Unicorn on the field because obviously if we get the Unicorn on the field, then at least we can banish a Blue Eyes card in the extra deck. We have obviously Drill Beam to negate. We also have ourselves Max Metamorph, which leads into a second negate. I won't get rid of the Unicorn yet until there's something to play off of. Well, once we've triggered the extra deck. Right, here we go. Let's see. Even if he starts with Sage. Okay. We don't have an Ash Blossom here, but we can banish cards from the graveyard off of Kashtira Birth. Right, I'll Drill Beam. Negate. It's fine. It's fine. All I need to do, even if they go Maiden, we just need to get the extra deck effect off. Okay, special summon. We could Max Metamorph really off the red eyes and go into a negate play, and then still have Unicorn on the back burner. But the only problem is, don't you only have to control a Primite? Yes. Right, we could do that. We can go for the negate off the red eyes. into max metamorph. Full metal! Never mind. The Ash Blossom's there. Okay. Not bad. Negating the max metamorph. Special summon the Blue Eyes. Okay. I'm just trying to think, because technically, what would you likely have in hand? I'm going to trigger the Unicorn. Trigger the Birth. Birth can banish the 3. No fusion play for you. Okay. Unicorn. You haven't conducted a normal summon yet. Even if I banish that, you can still add the field spell and play off. If I go after Crimson, then that at least that way, there's no level 12s. Cool. Let's get the lighting back up. Okay, okay, no, that's fine. Leads into a level 12. Could reduce the level. And then... See, I was considering running Psychic and Punisher, but... It's a risky one. I think they're good. I don't think... They're good, but they're bad at the same time. They're so easily shut down and countered that it does... Kind of, like, obviously, as you saw, the Ash Blossom basically prevented Max Metamorph, which would have led into the... Bear with me. Banish. Reveal. Red Eyes. Banish. Nice. Cool. Now, where were we? As I was talking about. Oh, no. I wanted the trap card, didn't I? It would lead into Full Metal. Full Metal was practically a negate in itself as well. And obviously, inflicts damage to your opponent. But yeah. Okay, Spirit of the Eyes are blue. They could send a Blue Eyes Tribute and play into 2 level 8s. I don't know. We probably should have checked for that. I don't think you had anything, to be honest. Does it still show? No. No, we just chose Crimson. Okay. Unicorn is so good, man. Like, I know people hate the Kashtira cards, but they're just incredible, man. They really are. I think the Metamorph cards are good. They are very, like, they have their own gimmicks and stuff, but it's just whether you can bounce them off the other. I'll run them in the next video, so you guys can get a fair idea of what, obviously, the actual Metamorph pure can do. If I don't brick. Okay, Blue Eyes to the Grave. Oh, they could go Indigo, actually. Indigo into Battle Phase. Yeah. That'd probably be it. Because if he destroys the Primite, I suppose we could still add it and then still set. This is the thing. Because I've been able to set up the Primite engine, I do think it's absolutely busted. I'm not saying it's, you know, fair, but it is in the current state of Master Duel. You know? This is... The thing is, I ran Blue Eyes before the Primite came. And the second Primite came, I hated Blue Eyes. Hated it. Oh, okay. Nice. They could go into a true... Oh, yeah. Okay, this might actually screw me. This might be a screw. Because now you can trigger the effect, play True Light, set the Majesty. And then pop 2. Shit. The thing is, I can still add the Primite card, but... Okay, Kashtira Unicorn, say bye-bye. It's interesting that he didn't go after the Primite, but it's fine. Preferably, the Veiler's not a good play at all. Protect is fine. Unless you chain. You'll have to chain now. Don't know why my internet just died. Yeah, my YouTube just died. I don't know why, but... my YouTube's just flatlined. I don't even know what the fuck's going on with it. I don't even view chat at this point for some apparent reason. Chat, I'll have to get back to you in a minute. For some reason, it's not doing anything. This sucks. I suppose we just end our turn there. That's all we can really do. I don't know why the YouTube chat's not showing. Fucking weird, man. Druis. Unbelievable. Trophy always has insane top deck luck. It's mental. Yeah, YouTube chat just isn't working. I give up. Apologies. We can go for this. Target. Drill beam. Bye-bye true light. Negate. Oh, it's game anyway. It doesn't make a difference. Blue Eyes goes attack mode. They've got game. That's unfortunate, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Honestly, I thought I had it. I did. I genuinely thought I had a good playoff. Maybe if we had obviously set, we might have been okay. Why does it say I am on my other channel? What the fuck? Why does it... I wonder it's not loading. It's randomly signed me into my other account. Fuck. GG, Trove. GG. Nintendo. I let down my team. I apologise. Right, let's react to these duels. Let's check out the replay. Here we go. Well, for some apparent reason, I don't know why it signed me out of my main account and then signed me into another team. Another account. I don't know. Fuck it. We're back to normal. Chat's working. Ooh, Cyber Dragons. Okay. Okay. Interesting. End phase, straight off the bat. You know the worst part is you kind of need a monster, but then again, I suppose you could drop Dre, especially summon the Galaxy Soldier, trigger the Galaxy Soldier in hand. Droll Lockbird, that's fine. You've already got the Galaxy Soldier anyway. You could drop the Cyber Dragon, bring it out, play into Nova, into Infinity. Man, do you know how good it looks seeing Cyber Dragon? Yeah, I just recently dismantled mine. I was a big Cyber Dragon fan when I was playing Link Evolution. Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon's absolutely fucking busted. But yeah, it's so refreshing, like seeing decks from the ordinary type thing. Okay, core for the normal summon, being able to add Ash Blossom in for the negate. Okay, Infinity can prevent that by detaching. The good thing, when I ran Cyber Dragons, I would always use my Infinity to overlay the core onto it, so you had that extra overlay. Ooh, okay. Playing in Cyber Dragon. Activating Overload Fusion. Could be a Chimera Tech play coming on. Into the Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. Sends 2 Cyber Dragons. Gains an extra couple of attacks. Hers triggers, being able to add Nachta. Nachta to the grave. Special summon. Activate Nachta. Target Cyber Dragon in the graveyard. Playing into Seizure. Proceeding to the battle phase. Seizure triggers, increasing the attack of the Cyber Dragon Infinity, but no attack. Okay. End phase. I'm curious to what you were running. How come... Unless you couldn't activate anything because it was all dragons. Machines, sorry. Oh, it's a lore. Interesting. 51, 26. Cyber Dragon in for the lead. Damn. GG. Well played. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, next duel. Let's see. To be fair, I'll set up another one. I didn't think team matches were going to work, but they somehow apparently did. But yeah. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Okay, Blue Eyes against... Question mark. Branded. Anytime I see 60 card build, I'm like, branded. It's branded. Of course it's branded. What's it? Branded Chimera. Okay, adding an illusion. Oh, branded with White Forest. Well, Azamina. White Forest. Whichever. Same difference. Okay. Activating the effect of Fusion Summon into... Salago. Add. Okay, add the Diabolesta. Dominus Purge. Negate. It's a shame you didn't have an Imperm, to be honest. I don't know what deck I'm rooting for, because they're both on the kind of similar wavelength, because they're meta builds, you know what I mean? But it will be... I love watching 2 meta decks clash, in my honest opinion. Like, when you see a rogue deck against a meta, you're kind of like, meh. But watching 2, like, meta decks clash at one another, knowing they're kind of on the same power wavelength, it's just refreshing. Okay, here we go. Silhouette, being able to destroy the Lordy Law, bringing out the Primite, triggering the effect, playing into a fusion. Drill Beam comes in, revealing the Primite Lordy Load, sorry. Okay, negate. Playing Lordy Law, face down. Drill Beam, set back to the field. Playing into... Oh, I was going to go Sage with the eyes, Spirit with the eyes of blue. My God, I keep getting the names mixed up. Okay, Mausoleum. I don't even know how you bounce back from this. I don't... Okay, discard, add Raw, add Sage. Sage comes to the field. Activate Sage, add Veiler. Maiden of White, set in true... Well, play True Light face up. And then this... Surrender. Fair play. Fair play. It is what it is. You know what I mean? We're all running fair decks. Obviously, I always say about power levels in terms of the decks we are using. You know, I have meta builds. I just don't like using them. You know what I mean? I just don't see the fun out of a meta v meta type. Like, meta v meta is fun, but a meta v something like if I end up using meta and I'm going up against someone running, I always reference Kuraiuma at this point. You know, then it's a completely different board game. You know what I mean? Right. Okay. Door room, create a room. Let's go. Right. There's one team that can join that dual room code. And then I will set up my own one momentarily. I'm setting up the complete wrong room. Right, let's create a team. Eventually, if we have enough people in the thing, we can go 5v5. Let's go Super Heavy Samurai. For Cristiane. You know, Cristiane recommended me Super Heavy Samurai a long time ago. I loved it. I did. And then I dismantled it. Didn't love it enough. Right. Team information. Copy. You want to play? Okay. Right. Give me a sec then. Let me disband this group. Let me reset up a new one. And I'll send you the dual code before. So you can guaranteed spot. We'll just go with this. True King Baharata. Right, let me turn that off real quick and turn this off real quick. Team information. Natalie, check Discord. I'm sending it in the member Discord now. I'm gonna tag you as well. Oh no. Oh my god, I cannot type. Right, there you go. It's right. I'm just gonna send the dual room code to members first, and then I will send it in the chat for everyone else. Okay, I did say that I would showcase the metamorphs. So we'll run metamorphs. I haven't seen Sapphire Surprise. Eventually, what I'll do is if I can get enough members in, we'll do some team matches against members. That way, it's kind of a fair playing field. But yeah. So even hitting Crimson didn't do much. I'm just trying to think, what's the best... Like, Ghost Reaper would have went hard if we got rid of Spirit. 100%. You know, the problem is with that, is with the deck we are running, it makes it a little more difficult. If you want to join that dual room code... Oh, wait, did I not pin it? I didn't pin it. Bear with me. There we go. Let me pin it. There we go. It's pinned to the top if you want to join that one. I think there's one space in that dual room, and then there will be... I'm only on till 7, so yeah. Lazone, if you want to jump in, then the dual room code's in the member Discord. £120 trophy. That's crazy. I can't, man. That terrifies me. But yeah. Alright, okay. Cool. I'm gonna go bottom. Right, I'm gonna flick it on. I'm going. Right, if you want to join, it's there. I've got your code. Chill, bruh. Chill. Chill, bruh. Okay, KFC. Let's run it. Wait. What is it? Wait, I need to cancel the dual request. I don't think it's... Why is it... What? Why? Why have I been kicked? Why can't I join the fucking... Yeah. Oh my god. No wonder no one plays it. Tyrant Dragon. Right, let's go again. It's absolutely diabolical, it is. Right, manually. There we go. Have you got enough in your team? Right. Sweet. Okay. Let me search your team. Control C. Select an opponent. Paste. Request the duel. You're gonna have to shut down your room and restart another one up. I don't know why. It's when you kind of pair up and then disconnect. I think it bugs out the lobby. But Konami ain't gonna fix it because they don't really care about this thing. So you'll have to set up another duel room. Or Lazone, or someone set up a duel room. God damn, this game is ludicrous. Yeah. I suppose they expect you to kind of run live twins with Unchained or something, don't they? Mate, it's ludicrous, isn't it? Like, you spend more time trying to fucking pair up a lobby than you do playing the game. You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh, you're taking a history test. Okay. Okay. Good luck. Unless you want to set up a room, Texas. So once you join the once you have 3 people join the table, you can't leave the table. It locks you into the deck you've got. That's crazy. Can you even search? Oh, I suppose we could just duel randoms. Let's see if we can find someone random. Because setting up a duel room has seemed to be taking too long, and I have 10 minutes to play some Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. This guy loves KFC, and so do I. I am against Duelist C. I have no idea. The thing that hides in the mud sounds like a start of a Goosebumps book. But the Tyrant Dragon is here. The guy is deciding whether to go first or second. I'm assuming he's running Blue Eyes because of the box. Let's see if Metamorphos can defeat the Blue Eyes with Dragon. To be honest, they might not be running it, but yeah. I wouldn't say it's a brick, but yeah, we'll see. Oh my god, Fulos. Okay, it's fine. We'll go Fulos. The problem is, anytime I get Fulos Maxi, they've got Ash. Always got Ash or Cool Boy. It's one of the two. Every single time. That fail. Bang. Oh, don't say that's my duel done. Gamma? Who the fuck runs Gamma? Let me Ash Blossom that real quick. No. Gamma. A 1. Gamma. God damn. What you running, bruh? I've got to be careful now when I activate a monster effect. As long as they don't end their turn. Gamma is in here cooking. God damn. What are they thinking? What? I don't know. Great, I got the slow duel list. Brilliant. We love this game. We love this part of town. Come on, man. You're in a duel match room. You're not playing fucking world championships, mate. Summon a card. What do I get paired with? What? Is he actually going to wait out the timer? I activate 1 card. And they're froze. Okay, finally. Alright, tribute. Special summoner, sword soul monster, and owlbears. We can bring out Quem. Mo Yay. Okay. Man's checking his YouTube tutorial guide. If you set up one, Natalie, set up a match room and send the code and I'll get people to join your lobby and then I'll set up another one after. Alright. How are we, project? You good? How's things? I'm going to be honest. With Metamorph, this is going to be difficult. Because you've got Chiaxo, or however you want to fucking pronounce his name. Okay. You could add... I wouldn't mind getting an Imperm. What do we run Imperm at? 3? Don't have Imperm. Okay. Well, considering that during the phase, a fusion was sent to grave, you can add this card from your graveyard to your hand. I'm going to... Problem is, you're going to negate... We'll save it. We'll save it. Because I want to triple tactics. I want to triple tactics. I want to get him. Get him good. To be honest, we used to do this with viewers all the time, we did, man. And then suddenly we just randomly stopped. I don't know why, but yeah. What did we drop in? Okay. I think we stopped because the lobbies were just a hassle to set up. Well, to be honest, they could play into Baron de Fleur. Or they could go Cheng Ying, because you got to think about it. If they trigger the effect here and banish, they can go Cheng Ying anyway. Time. I changed the timer. So Lazone just asked, for those on Twitch, if you could change something about Yu-Gi-Oh! Other than the price and the amount of text, what would you change? And I say time. I think time is one of the most infuriating things. I think if they had less of a timer, plays would be a lot faster. I'd spend less time sitting for a 17-minute combo. But yeah. Okay, into another Fuelos. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to activate this for the sake of activating it. This is a problem. Sword Soul always has me stumped. Always has me stumped. I'll go regained. They negate, and then we can take... Yeah. Possibly. Might be the play. He bit. He bit right into it. And I love it. To be honest, Pokemon has that, where if you don't make a play within a certain period of time, you basically give up the match. Alright, cheers for your monster, buddy. Activate. Banish. Magnum up. I'm going to allow you to banish and negate. Oh, fuck. I haven't seen anyone use the Abyss Dragon Sword Soul. I didn't even know what this even does. Oh, you can banish them. Oh, damn. But then again, I could just do this. Can I not just... Can you chain the second effect? This is funny. It is. Wait, hold up. No. Okay. Negate. That's fair. Oh. So wait. If it was there when the monster was banished, or hand even if not, but banish it... Oh, it has to be one card in the field zone as well. Okay, okay. Fair, 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 fair. Normal summon. Special summon. To strike a dragon. Activate Black Metal Dragon. Could go with this. And then basically send a trap. Replay the trap. It's fine, we'll go Darkness. Special summon my monster. Activate. Special summon. Okay. So many plays. I love it. I love the fact you have so many different kind of mechanics and plays when it comes to running this type of build. But preferably, I might go with the SP, but can't attack directly. But at least we'd get a banish off the field. We could just go straight Access Code or Underworld Goddess, but it's a little extreme. So ideally, we could go Masquerena the next turn, play into SP. But then again, you've got the negate. So I think we just go SP here. As much as we can attack and things like that. We're not really going to need the Magnum up. I'm going to equip the Metal Dragon to the Darkness. So SP can now trigger. And then we will banish This. Activate the effect. Set this face down. Special summon. Proceed to the battle phase and attack. Okay. Main phase 2. Really, I don't know. Maybe we could have played this a bit more differently. But even still, we still have our Druis play. Could go Bistula Bellion, but no. Druis or even Baldrake would still be solid. But we'll go Druis. Because now I can get rid of the... Once they summon a monster, we can dispose of the Grandmaster. And then... I don't want to activate this yet. We're going to wait until we get Druis on field, and then we can use it to get rid of Druis, get rid of a card on field, and then play into our full metal. Oof. That's kind of annoying, but not at the... Oh, fine. We need the extra negate anyway, so we'll dispose of the darkness. Bring out our full metal for the negate. Suppose we can equip, but problem is High Feather Duster disposes of it. I'm hoping he doesn't think, like... I'm hoping he thinks that you can't... Oh, I forgot about Gamma. We could negate. What do you think they've got in their hand? Do you reckon they've got enough to cook? I'm just going to negate the Gamma. Oh, but then again, I'm an idiot. What's the point negating the Gamma? We're going to play off the SP. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Negate the Gamma. They're going to have to summon a monster. We're fine. Don't worry, we're fine. If they summon, we're fine. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, I can't quick effect it, can I? Shh. Okay, trigger the effect. The shooter. Okay. I could go Monk of the Tenyi. I'm going to have to hold on to Druis to dispose of his shooter. We can Oh, shit. I should have SP'd. Bollocks. We should have SP'd. Now they can probably go Drake of Berserker. I would, personally. I'm hoping they activate something else from hand. Because not... I need to take my hand off the mouse. I get too comfortable and I start right-clicking too much. And I'm there like, you know what I mean? And then this is why I end up in situations I'm in, because now there's going to be a synchro play. Mm-hmm. Which now this costs me. We played ourselves in that situation. We'll draw a Lockbird now. Oh, they've got Gamma. This Gamma is driving me insane. I keep forgetting about it. Shit. Who knew one Gamma could be so infuriating? I keep forgetting about the... At least it's gone now, I suppose. If it wasn't for the continuous misplays, we would be okay. But the problem is you've got Baron playing now as well. So the problem I've got here now is even if they went with Baron to pop full metal, they still have their negate if they did attack into Druis. But yeah, we've played ourselves really. Could be 2 plays here really. I would go Baron, without a doubt, and probably Draco Berserker. Okay. There's Berserker. We're in trouble. We're screwed. I can't do anything. Well played. Well played. Can't even fault it, man. That was a fair, good match, man. It was. Let's check out the other duels. I can't believe it was the gamma was holding me by the throat, and I kept forgetting, man. Kept forgetting about it. Alright, draw. Okay, so what we... Allure, okay. And I'm not sure what the other deck is. Okay, Allure Dance, add in the Allure Palace. Look, I'm going to be honest. You spam it again and you ask me again when I'm clearly fucking reacting to the replays like I've just said, I'll just ban you. You're doing my fucking head in. You don't need to be spamming it in the fucking chat, mate. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Get some fucking patience. Allure Queen comes out, triggering the effect, bring out Allure Queen level 3 into Chaos Angel. Trigger the dance, get rid of field spell special summon. SB comes to the field. Okay. Machina Defense. Machina Defense Perimeter. While you control level 7 or higher machine, your opponent's monster cannot take level 6 lower to control attack. I've never seen this card in my entire life. Okay. Allure. Chaos Allure. Get rid of dance. I think it's crazy that Allure Dance is practically Soul Charge. I can't get over it. It's actually mental. If you want to duel that much, mate, become a bloody member. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to duel your duel room now, to be honest. Unless members set up the duel room, I'm not going to duel it. And look, I don't mean this by anyone or anything, yeah? But you now understand one of the main reasons why I only duel members. Because some selfish fuckers think that they... How do I word this? I have to bow down to their demands. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to word it in a cunty way, but it's so hard not to. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. That card was Machine Defense Perimeter. I don't know, yeah. But even still, it plays off pretty well. thing is, obviously, the only problem with Infinity is once per turn, so you can just rank up into the Kali Yuga. Bro, this is actually disgusting. This is so good, though. Well, what I'll do is, anyone on Twitch, I will whisper it. I'll whisper the member Discord to you lot. And then, if you're a member on YouTube, you'll be able to access it through becoming a member anyway, or I'll post it on the community tab. I wish Twitch had that kind of community tab thing, so that way if people did become a member, they would automatically be given the Discord code. But there is a normal Discord. There is a normal Discord which is free, which I probably should add it to the description on Twitch, which is something I'll do later on today, and well, later tonight. But yeah, I will sort that out. I don't know if this Discord code still works. I'm hoping it hasn't reset. Let me... Invalid link, of course. It's the problem... Right, give me a minute. Let me see. Invite people. Edit link. Never. And limit... no limit on the uses. Create and generate a new link. This is the problem I have here, is I have to invite someone else who's already a part of it just to be able to get the link code. Because without the link code... Right, so that's the new one. The problem is, I kind of wish there was a feature on YouTube that could, like, update everything. Because it... Yeah. Well, that's saved. I need to... Before we continue... Well, to be fair, I probably should come off and get some food, to be honest. But yeah, I will send it into Discord momentarily. Just bear with me. I need to do this. Customization, home tab, no, settings, upload defaults. Just make sure the what in the word? Join the Discord. There we go. Paste, save. So that should be fine now. My original username was Dark Horse, but the problem is every time someone searched the Dark Horse, it came up with Katy Perry's song. And then, yeah, so every time someone searched Dark Horse, it come up with a Katy Perry song or restaurant. So I thought, okay, what can we do? And I was talking to some lads at work, and they were like, what if you go Kuraiuma? You know, it's practically Dark Horse. It doesn't mean Dark Horse as in the underdog coming back and winning kind of thing. It was more of a literal Dark Horse. So I thought, you know what, fuck it, we'll run it. You know what I mean? No one had Kuraiuma anyway, and also every time I searched Kuraiuma, it was only my videos that appeared. So it was refreshing. Instead of searching Dark Horse and Katy Perry popping up. But yeah, got a shout out to Bennett for that. Bennett gave me the name for that one. And I was just like, yeah, but is that right? He goes, no, it is right. It is. But if you put Kurai separate, it's dark. But if you separate the words, but yeah. As a whole together name, it pops up saying Dark Horse. But yeah. I have considered changing it again. But yeah. But it is what it is. Right, let me exit. Okay. Yeah. It was funny because my first ever YouTube channel was my actual full name. It was. And, yeah. That was kind of funny. But then I thought, I don't want it to be that. I don't care about people knowing my name. It's just when Ashton was being newborn, I was like, oh my God, you know, type thing. You know, you start going into panic mode and stuff like that. But yeah. Right. Ladies and gents, I'm going to come off. I need to get some food. But yeah. Preferably, I needed something that was one word. Because I remember saying to Bennett and Dan, I said, I need one word, one full name. And I need something decent. Preferably with dark in it, because everyone knows that... everyone knows me by Dark, because obviously my name originally being Dark Horse. So... they were like, okay, well, what about, you know, just having Kuraiuma, and I was just like, fuck it, let's do it. And I just changed it and ran it. You know, the thing is, the Dark Horse originally, the original Dark Horse name came from us playing, I wouldn't say Fortnite, we were playing Monopoly. And I had two of the brown properties, which is Old Kent Road and Cape, is it Cape Town? I don't fucking know what it's called in there. I haven't played Monopoly in ages. And I had those two. And somehow, by having hotels on them, I managed to come back and win Monopoly. And then obviously whenever we played up at games, and then obviously even with my mates when we jump into Certain Destroy and Call of Duty and stuff like that, they would always be like, is that you, Dark? You know, or the Dark Horse is here type thing. And it just kind of stuck. So, yeah. But yeah, man. Good times, good times. Oi, oi. We're building a dark family. We've got the fox, we've got the horse. But yeah, I would do an eat stream, but I need to cook. And yeah, it's getting late. I'm trying not to eat as late as I should. But yeah. Alright, ladies and gents, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for supporting the channel. It means a lot. Greatly appreciated. But yeah. Shout out to Jean for the donation. I massively appreciate that. Thank you. I will put that aside for when the new set, or whatever set, you guys are going to have to tell me a TCG set to kind of work towards. But yeah. Okay.